Yeah, it's a painful subject. I mean, there's no way around it. There's no way to talk about this and not have a lot of hate, a lot of angry people, and there's no easy way to bring this subject up. And that's, yeah, you saw me looking at it, confusing it. But I've been walking by this continually for the last year. I've written Palladium books hoping to get an answer. Say, listen, come on and tell me your side. Well, recently, guess what? They lost the IP and they're going to sell off. They tried to, whatever they had left, they tried to give to the people, the Kickstarters, and say, oh, I'm sorry, but you can have more of this. Is that an acceptable answer? No, probably not. Is that an acceptable way to do things or conduct business? I know I will never buy anything from Palladium Books after what they did to this game. And it's a shame because honestly, I took this out and I decided to start reading it as I put all the models together and everything like that. And I still have a bunch of it, so the expansions, which Wave 1, 2, 3, and 4, forget it. You were lucky if you got Wave 1. I decided to read this because I've always been such a huge Robotech fan. I love heavy gear, I love Battletech, but I also love Robotech, and I wanted this to succeed. And there's so many people with such... and I bought this retail. And I bought this retail when people didn't even have their Kickstarter stuff, and I felt horrible about it. But now that it's dead, okay, and they've killed it, and supposedly the IP has been purchased by somebody else, which I'm trying to find out so we can find out what is going on. And if you know, please put it in the comments because you'll know more than I do. This is painful. But I decided to read through this. And I went, hey, this is pretty good. And I liked what I was reading. And I liked, you know, how the game flowed. So I took some of the models out and I put them on the table and I said, well, let's give it a little bit of a go. Just see how it flows. See if there's sticking points and stuff like that. And it was pretty good. So, even though I've walked by it and just having it on the table almost feels like blasphemy, I decided to give it a second shot here. And I feel for all you people that do Kickstarters, and this is one of the reasons why I don't do Kickstarters, because of situations like this. And my heart goes out to you, it really does. But the thing is, if you did get your game, if you did get your box set, you got a pretty good game there. It's pretty good. Now, where do we go from here with it? Well, I've decided to take it out and finish. I got all the expansions that were available, and I'm going to put them all together, and I'm going to paint them. I'm going to show you how to paint them. I'm going to show you how to put them together over the next week or two, and also I'm going to, well, I'm actually going to try to play this on a big scale now that we have the Jarl back. And that's only something that people that are subscribed to the channel can understand who the Jarl is. And we're going to give this a go and see if we can salvage what is a very awful, awful taste. I know some people just don't even want to see it. I think some people probably even burn their copies. But for those of you that put the money out and love Robotech, let's see if we can salvage this. Let's see if we can do something with it and be a little adventurous. And I think that's what we're going to do. So for those of you that hate this and are just absolutely appalled by just even mentioning the Robotech RPG tactics, hey, I understand. I really do. But those of you that have it and have been just putting it off because of the bad taste in your mouth and just want to see maybe that they can salvage something out of this, let's take it for a ride. Let's take it for a test spin and see what we can do. So over the next week or two, we're going to break it down and take a look at it. And hopefully we'll get some more information about who has the IP. Are they going to continue the model line? I heard they were. It's just a matter of who has the IP, what they plan on doing with this game, and maybe just maybe, we can salvage this. So let's give it a go. Let's give it the old college try. And for your old pal Rob Orrin, let's give Robotech a second, not a second chance, but let's just try to salvage what we do have. We'll see you soon.